Isaiah, just kind of your thoughts on this past weekend, how you felt the team kind of returned from that first away game, and what you brought against Hughes Christian.
I feel we played SMU football. We didn't play SMU football versus Nevada until about midway through third, fourth quarter. So it was good to see that again, and always protecting the house. So, yeah.
It seemed like that first game, it was a bit tough to get those big plays, but on Saturday, a bunch of them came through. Can you talk about what it's like to just see that as a defense, to see you start to make those big plays that can make a difference in a game?
It's always good. We always preach turnovers and our race to 40, and so it's always good to show up and score on defense anytime possible. Takeaways are a big part of this football game.
You added some weight in the offseason. How much more confident are you with that weight, and just what are you feeling after the first couple weeks running around with it?
I like the weight. I'm pretty good. I'm a confident guy, so I felt pretty confident even when I was light. But yeah, definitely with the weight, it feels way better in the run game and taking on pullers and things like that.
You mentioned you guys played SMU football this past weekend. Can you describe what SMU football is?
SMU football is fast, physical, disciplined football. 11 guys to the ball, scoring on offense, throwing it deep, just executing at a high level.
What's it been like to play along some of those guys that you brought in through the transfer portal? How much of a difference have they made?
You got guys like Harvey, great. He's in 6, I like playing with him. You got Elijah Roberts, you got a lot of Miami guys. They're real fun to play with, you learn a lot from them. They got a lot of eligibility under their belt, so.
What have you seen from BYU on film so far?
They got some big tackles, I'm going into the game, never underestimate anybody. So, we're going to play at a high level of football, and we're preparing this week.
How much do you remember of the 2022 matchup and kind of what the scout was like for them and how it's different from it is now?
I remember it was pretty cold in New Mexico. I was about 206 pounds rushing off the edge. So, we seen some of the plays. We're watching some of the old film. But, I feel like we're better prepared now. It's a whole different roster, way more talented. So we're ready to go back at it and start the revenge tour.
What did you like? What did you think of the red jerseys that y'all are going to be wearing this week?
I like them. It's a new look. Never wore red here, so but it doesn't change anything. Still, one goal.
Have you been able to watch any of the other ACC games that have been going on, especially with Florida State, and what's your thoughts on that?
Last night, I caught a little bit of the game. I don't really got too many thoughts on the other ACC teams. I'm focused on SMU football and what we got going on in Dallas. So as long as we do what we got to do, we're going to come out successful every week.
Y'all are about to enter the scheduled 10 straight power conference opponents, so it's not something that an SMU team has done in decades. How do you kind of mix, the excitement that you guys have for that while also making sure you stay focused on what y'all are doing?
We all wanted the schedule. In the locker room, we're all ready for the schedule. We all been asking for the schedule for a while. It's good to be out of the American Conference and into the ACC, a way bigger conference, more talent. So I guess we all ready to step up to the plate and go out there and play football. I don't really think the game gets any different. It's still execution, winning one-on-one matchups.